Hello and welcome to section 5.7. I've got three examples here that I will demonstrate with, and that'll get you the idea of how to do these division problems. And we are just covering objective A, dividing by a monomial meaning one term. So when I go about doing these type of problems, I like to write it in its equivalent state, which means that this is the same as 6m squared over 2m plus 2m over 2m. Okay? Then I'll evaluate these separately. So I want to determine what the sign is here. They're both positive, so I know 6 divided by 2 is 3. And m squared divided by m is 2 minus 1, where I'm doing that in the numerator, so it's just going to be 3m. Plus 2m over 2m is 1. Okay, that's example 1. Okay, next is example 2, where we have a trinomial divided by this monomial. So instead of rewriting this whole thing, which I very well could, but I'm going to take a little shortcut and put the 3x squared underneath each of the terms in the trinomial. So got 3x squared there and 3x squared here. Okay, then carefully I can evaluate each of these one at a time. Be careful of your signs, watching your signs. So this is 9 divided by 3, or 3 goes into 9 3 times. And x to the 5th divided by x to the 2, subtract the smaller exponent from the larger, and then it's going to be x to the 5 minus 2, which is x to the 3. Here I have a negative and a positive, so my sign's going to be negative. 12 divided by 3 is 4. X squared over x squared is 1, so it's like 4 times 1. I don't have to write anything with the 4. And then I'll bring my plus sign down here to evaluate this 3x over 3x squared. So 3 over 3 we know is 1. X over x squared, I'm going to subtract the smaller exponent from the larger, and notice I'm doing it in the denominator here. So this is going to end up being 1 over x to the first power, or just x. Okay, so that's a little trickier there because the exponent was greater in the denominator than in the numerator. Okay, but nevertheless, here's our answer to that. And here comes example 3. Same concept. Each of these I'm dividing by a monomial, so I'll set the 4xy to each of these terms in the trinomial above it, where I have 4xy underneath the first term. Second term, it's already there. And the third term, I'm going to have 4xy. Okay, and again, bring these down, evaluate these separately. 8 divided by 4 is 2. X squared over x is x. Y squared over y is y. Minus, and then I'll evaluate the second term here. Negative 16 divided by 4 is, here's the negative 4. X's cancel out. Y's cancel out. Okay. Coming over here, I got a positive sign. And I got 2 over 4. Well, that's the same as 1 over 2. I'll put it 1 over 2. Then we have the x's that cancel out, and I'm left with the y in the denominator. And there again is our solution for that one. Okay, and as simple as that. Just be careful where the movement is of these terms, especially with the exponent. All right, thank you, and talk to you later.